I decided to start Nursing by Demand because I worked in long-term care as a nurse, and I saw the quality of staff that was there. There was a nursing shortage also, so I knew we could do some good and really help in that profession. I decided to look for alternative financing because starting a new business is extremely expensive, and I did not want to take on a business loan and have large debt. Starting at a new company, I didn't want to be in debt. I did not know about factoring before going to PRN. I actually contacted several different companies and learned a lot along the way. PRN was a great fit, though. They gave me the most information. PRN was definitely different, and I knew that from the first time I contacted them. I was able to speak with Ryan Elliott and Phil, and they gave me just an unbelievable amount of information, not just about factoring, but also about the business I was getting ready to go into. That's another thing that I love about PRN too is Phil. Phil is the president of the company, and I feel like he's a friend. I can pretty much call him for anything, and he gives me business advice, accounting advice, anything that I need. It really helped us to grow. I went from having one nurse, which was me, all the way to having 219 nurses. I was able to take the monies from doing the funding and pay my payroll. I had clients who it takes them a little while to pay, so it really has been what's kept me in business. Payroll is a huge burden in what we do. It's our largest expense. It consumes definitely the most revenue, and then on top of the payroll are the payroll taxes, of course. With PRN, I know that as soon as I send them in our funding request, and it's very easy, we email it in, so it's pretty simple. As soon as I send it in, usually we have the funds within 24 hours, sometimes less than that, and I think PRN promises 48 hours, but it's never taken 48 hours. We've been able to expand our office staff, so we actually have schedulers around the clock, and we have recruiters, and we just have the funds to put the people that we need in the places that they need to be. Also, the ever-increasing demand for payroll taxes, we're able to meet those. In healthcare staffing, typically you grow pretty fast, so your deposits, your federal deposits they happen weekly, and there would be pretty much no way that we could make that if we didn't have PRN funding our invoices. A lot of our clients pay in batches, so they'll have 20 invoices that go straight in numeric order, and Ryan will notice if there's one missing, so that could be a potential problem. So he gives us a heads up on that, and it definitely helps us be able to plan where we're going on revenue. Factoring business is a booming business. We get flooded with advertisements. We get phone calls from large companies to try to get our business. It would be very tempting. They have lower rates. They have, or they say that they have lower rates or different terms, but you just won't get the same attention that you get from PRN funding. I would recommend PRN to other healthcare companies, and I do. Anybody that I can get a hold of that asks me how we do it. I honestly believe that we wouldn't be in business if it wasn't for PRN. I know whenever 216 comes up on my phone, it's either Ryan or Phil. We'll always use PRN funding, I'm sure.